be an interior designer without necessarily getting a degree? Let's talk about it. In a previous video, I showed you a rendering that was one of the first designs I worked on before I even knew I was going to go into interior design. I was just getting involved where I saw there was a problem, and I ended up micromanaging the designers that were actually hired at the company I was working for, and I ended up dictating the designs. Well, here is another space, as promised, that I designed and told them what to do and how to render, and it was a beautiful design, but some of this was not possible. And I'm going to show you what. Basically, the whole design was great. I was looking to create a much more zen space for this healthcare facility. Why? Because I had identified a gap in their marketing and their end user experience being communicated into the design. It just wasn't connecting. So that wasn't the feeling, that wasn't the journey and the story, the end user experience that was happening when you were walking through the nursing homes that they were now newly designing. That's great, but I got fixated on this reception desk. That was my idea. Now, to a fault, I am an artist first, okay? I am a creative out-of-the-box thinker, and I am remarkably stubborn. But I'm teaching you the mistakes that I made in the beginning, and that's also why I've created Degreeless Design, so that you don't have to learn the hard way, and you can train your eye and your brain to think and see like an interior designer and identify where this would have been a mistake to begin with. The mistake was, this idea was that we take a log and then encase it in resin or acrylic of some sort, and boom, gorgeous, gorgeous desk. And the back of it was cut out, so there was a workstation. Stunning. I believe it came out to be like over $100,000. And let's just say my bosses were like, cute. No. So that's the end result. You have a beautiful design, but I didn't think through the process. And believe it or not, even licensed designers are making the same mistakes. They are giving you beautiful designs, and then it comes down to the company needing to execute it or the contractors needing to, and it's just not possible. And then they have to figure out how to change it out and do something. Now, let me know in the comments if you have an idea of what you would do to get something similar to this end result desk, but using different materials. Since then, I've had a few ideas. I want to hear what you would say.